In the last class, we have discussed about resultant force. Resultant force. Today we will discuss how to find resultant force. There are two methods. To find out the resultant force. Number one, law of parallelogram of forces. Parallelogram of forces. Number two, resolution method. Resolution method. We will discuss detail about these two methods. First, we will discuss about law of parallelogram of forces. Number one, law of parallelogram of forces. Okay. The law states that if two forces represented in many different directions are acting simultaneously at a point where the two sides of parallelogram, that means this is force P, this is force Q, both acting at point A. The law states that two forces represented in magnitude and direction are acting at a point simultaneously by the two sides of the parallelogram. Then the resultant is diagonal passing through the point of intersection of two forces. This is law parallelogram of forces. If two forces P and Q, this is a force P, this is force Q, are acting at a point A simultaneously, means one after another, then the resultant is diagonal. This is diagonal. Is passing through the point of intersection of two forces. The two forces are making intersect at A. So this resultant R is also passing through point B. Now we will complete the parallelogram. This is force Q. This is force Q. This is force P. This is force P. This is R. Okay. Both rectangle and angle theta. Theta is the angle between P and Q. This is angle alpha. Alpha means the direction of the resultant force with P. Now I complete the parallelogram A, B, C, D. Okay. Let P and Q be two forces acting at point A. At point A. Theta is equal to angle between P and Q. Theta. Then magnitude of resultant R. What is R is equal to root over E square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. This is magnitude of resultant force. Direction. Direction of resultant. Alpha. Alpha means the resultant force makes angle with the P. What is tan alpha is equal to Q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta. This is direction of the resultant force. Equation 2. The equation 1 represents to find the magnitude of resultant force. Equation 2 represents to find the direction of the resultant force. Now, there are some cases to solve our problem. Number 1, special cases. Number 1, if theta 0 degree, theta 0 degree, what is cos 0? 1. So what is the result? R is equal to root over E square plus Q square plus 2PQ into cos 0. This is 1. What is this? Root over P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. That is R root over P plus 2 whole square is equal to P plus 2. So what is R is equal to P plus 2. This is maximum value of resultant. This is maximum value P plus 2. Case 2. Case 2. If theta 180, what is cos 180? Minus 1. Minus 1. What is R equal to root over E square plus Q square cos 2pq into cos 180 is equal to -1. So r is equal to root over p square plus q square plus 2pq into -1 is equal to root over p square plus q square minus 2pq. So this is equal to root over p minus q whole square or root over 2 minus q whole square. It can be p minus q whole square or q minus q whole square. This implies what is r is equal to p minus q. If p is more than q and r is equal to q minus p, if q is more than p, this is equal to minimum value of resultant force. Minimum value of the resultant force. Next, if theta 90, this is P, this is Q, this angle कितना है 90, और इस cos 90 0, और जहाँ इस equal to root over p square plus 2pq cos 90, this is 0. So what is r is equal to root over p square plus q square. Right? This is magnitude of the this is r, this is q, this is equal to p. Okay. Suppose this is alpha. Direction. Alpha means direction of resultant force. What line alpha is equal to? Q sin 90 by p plus q cos 90. This is 1, this is 0. So tan alpha is equal to q into 1 by p plus q 0, q by p. But tan alpha. So tan alpha is equal to q by p. What is alpha is equal to tan inverse q by p. This is direction of arbitrary resultant force. 3 cases. Next case number 4. Okay. Case number 4. If for two equal forces, that means P is equal to Q. Suppose P is equal to Q. So what is that? Root over P square plus 2 into P into cos. This is root over 2p square plus 2p square cos theta. This is root over 2p square into 1 plus cos theta. What is the plus cos theta? is equal to what is R is equal to 2P cos square 2 whole square. So this one R is equal to 2P cos square 2. This is magnitude of resultant force. This is called magnitude of resultant force R. Okay. The direction of R. What tan of phi is equal to Q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta. Q means P. This is equal to P sin theta by P plus P cos theta. This is equal to P of both sides P cancel. Right? So this is equal to sin theta by 1 plus cos theta. What is sin theta? 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. What is 1 plus cos theta? 2 cos theta by 2. 1 cos cancel, 2 cancel. What is tan of phi is equal to? Tan theta by 2. What is r phi is equal to? Theta by 2. This is direction. This is direction of R. Clear? Now, you can use another method to find the angles of the forces. This is force P, this is force Q. You compare the diagram. This is general force R. This is Q means this is Q. This is P means this is P. Okay. This is angle alpha. This is angle theta. We will find out the forces P and Q. Or we will find out the result R. If P Q given, R can find out. If R theta alpha given, P Q can find out. Or any quantity can find out by using this method. Suppose this angle beta. So this is beta and this is beta. This alpha and this is alpha. So what is this angle? 180 minus alpha plus beta. What is alpha plus beta? Theta. This is equal to 180 minus theta. Okay. What is angle? 180 minus theta. You can take the upper triangle ABC, or you can take ACD. Either take this triangle or take that triangle. Suppose you take upper triangle or take lower triangle. Okay. This is P, this is Q, this is R. A, B, C. What is this angle? Alpha. What is this angle? Beta. What is this angle? 180 minus theta. Now place sin rule. What is sin rule? A by sin A, B by sin B, C by sin C. What is sin rule? This triangle small b. Angle C, this is small c. Small a represents BC, small b represents AC, small c represents AB. What is sine note? A by sine A, B by sine B, C by sine C. We apply this rule here. This triangle we can apply this sine rule. So in this triangle, P by sin theta, P by sin theta. This way this Q by sin alpha, Q by sin alpha. R by this angle, R by sin 1 minus theta. What is sin 1 minus theta? Sin theta. Now take this line with this two or take this two. Now P by sin theta is equal to Q by sin alpha is equal to R by sin theta. We take these two. What is P by sin theta is equal to R by sin theta. If R is known, theta is known, we can find out. If P is known, theta known, then R and alpha can find out. First we apply the measure of the resultant force. R is equal to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. Then we will apply this formula. What is P equal to, or what is R equal to? P into sin theta by sin alpha. If we take these two values, these two quantities, what is Q by sin alpha is equal to R by sin theta. What is R is equal to Q sin theta by sin alpha. If we are able to find alpha, then we can find alpha. If the question is asked for R, we can find out R. So what we will see, what is our need? What question asked to find out? Then we will apply this formula to find out the required. Okay. Now, this is our law parallelogram of forces. Next class, I will discuss about what is the resolution method. Next class, we will clearly discuss about resolution method. Then, I will do all problems related to these two methods. Okay? Thank you.